And we're back. While things may not look that much different to you, I had to replay the entire game up to this point due to my save file not transferring over with the computer shifting. And since I had to use a brief walkthrough to get reminders on a couple small points, I know the next couple steps because I couldn't avoid not reading them. It's like, it was just line by line. I don't know.
I don't think I can actually remove them. I'll have to make a copy somehow.
Oh, that's helpful.
Primitive paintings of sheep, preserved here just as they were, tens of thousands of years ago. They are, of course, doing just exactly what sheep were also doing tens of dozens of seconds ago. Basically, sheep are just sheep.
Yep. As he indicates, we need some way to take these pictures. Discworld cameras are hilarious. Is there anything else in here I need to know about? But I missed something when I was over here last time. See what we have there?
I'm not picking up ants by hand. Anyway, I'd have to lure them out first.
Those are ants. I'm not sure if we need... Does this one just work? Yep. We now have a lot of ants. And you could probably tell what we need to do with those if you remember what we did to Hex very early on in the game. I didn't notice the luggage like sails along behind you there. It's cool. To the high energy facility. Isn't quite going to work yet, but
Blasted little blighters. Looks like I'll have to entice them out.
oh, it just leaves it there. That's nice. But you'll catch more flies with honey than vinegar, and the same holds true for ants.
Striker.
On Rincewind. Obey me, Rincewind. So it is a bit of an awkward thing that you have to do every time you want to interact with the beehive, but you're actually going to use the beehive for what you normally use a beehive for. Don't eat that luggage. We need it. Hex
I'll best ask Scats to operate it.
now functions.
Right. So the ants are in.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, look. They're all running around. They're, you know, keen to get started.
Yeah, anyway, so we are now ready to get going. I mean, I can ask this machine a question now.
Yes, quite right. Ask, ask away.
What do you call this machine again?
Hex. A 3-letter name. And it's not because it's, useless. No matter what you might hear people say.
Hex. How lovely. See anything wrong with the name at all?
No. My research assistants seem to think it's very appropriate.
All right. Let's just get on with it then, shall we? Right. Hex, I want you to tell me the answer to the question, why? Well?
Well, of course, a certain amount of working time is required for any problem of this type.
Yeah? How long?
According to my estimate, we should have your answer in a jiffy.
A jiffy?
That is the abbreviation of the Clatchian word Jiffacitra, meaning eon or age of the world, probably about 2 million years. Would you like a cup of something while you wait?
Hemlock?
Oh, I don't know if we have any of that in stock. Look, there's no point in getting uptight. You'll just have to be patient. I mean, it's not as if you can just run off and somehow accelerate time.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm a wizard. A bona fide, pointy-headed, skirt-wearing magic tosser. Although perhaps I should rephrase that. I can do anything I like. I'll accelerate time anywhere I want to, any when, anyhow. I'm going to accelerate time for those little six-legged idiots in there. Let them develop a civilization, new philosophies, and entire galaxies of new perceptions. And then I'm going to jump up and down on the lot of them. Hey, I'm really getting the hang of this science business, aren't I?
Yeah, as the not-so-subtle hint there is accelerate time. I think I could have figured that one out myself, given what happens when we use the pyramid on anything. That thing is bigger than I thought, but I suppose not really.
Right. Hex, I want you to tell me the answer to the question, why?
There. Now that wasn't so bad. You see what just a little bit of patience can...
Shut up and tell me the damn answer!
Now let me see.
Well?
Oh, it says... because.
Is that all? Because?
Well, it also says... blip, blip, blip. Out of cheese error. Blip, blip, blip. Cannot find drive Z. Blip, blip, blip. Unrecoverable application error. Blip, blip, blip. Please reboot universe. Blip, blip, blip. Year of the sloth. Blip, blip, blip.
Oh, blip.
Personally, I was going to go with why not as the answer, but... No, I suppose because works just as well.
Angus! Angus, don't put those in there! You know they breed like flies! Oh, they are flies! Well, in which case, bring the popcorn and we'll watch them! Ooh!
Hello? Hello? Look, am I coming at a bad time?
No, lad, no! We're just settling down to a nice evening by the fire.
I brought the answer, you know, to why.
Well done, lad, well done!
It's probably not what you expected.
Out with it!
It's a bit short.
Speak up, lad, speak up!
Well, all right. It's not really very conclusive. It just says, because. Then it says, blip, 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 out of cheese error. Blip, 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 cannot find drive Z. Blip, 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 unrecoverable application error. Blip, 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 please reboot universe. Blip, 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 year of the sloth. Blip, blip, blip.
Angus! Angus, you were right! You were right! You were right! Angus, stop doing that right now and listen to me!
Normally, I'd hang around long enough to check the goods, but in this case, a frenzied departure might be more advisable.
You've been doing a lot of those lately, Rincewind. But with that, we have the final piece of the puzzle. We can make Death a movie star now. I'm sure his movie will be the greatest hit since that last greatest hit they made.
All right, we've got it. Here it is, one prime jingle just for you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Can you get me another one?
What?
Only kidding.
OK, I think we have everything. The jingle, the band, the girl, the novelties.
Haven't you forgotten something?
No, I don't think so.
What about the lead actor? He's still in makeup. I'm afraid we'll need him before we can start shooting.
OK, it's not as if I've forgotten anything important.
Well, let's go get Death. Where is he?
Greetings, my good man.
Woman. I'm a woman. I might be a dwarf, but I'm still a woman.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't quite sure.
And I'm not going to any...
We've done this.
Dwarf working in the wardrobe department. I'm terribly sorry, I'll come in again. There, that's better.
Where is
What
Death?
kind of customer do you normally serve? I think I've just discovered why dwarves are so few.
Oh, right, this is wardrobe. So where's makeup? Oh, there's an entire room. I am blind. Totally blind.
Right, now let's see what we have here. Oh yes, deathly pale. That's quite fashionable these days. But have I got a face for you? Now, what about this?
This ain't quite my style, sweetheart.
Oh, well, I dare say someone will like it one day. All right, how's about... Yes?
Hey, look at this look. You ever looked at a look looking like this looks? Either my watch has stopped or I'm deaf.
All right, I just know you're going to love this one.
How does that feel?
Hasta la vista, Rincewind.
Look, this isn't working. I want something more direct, more glamorous.
Oh, so you're suddenly the big expert, are you? Bring me a picture of the Elven Queen, then. That's real glamour. I'm not budging so much as a brush until you bring me decent reference material.
What? I know how to get started on finding the Elven Queen. I don't know exactly the details on it. But when you're seeking bizarre supernatural entities, it's best to ask a bizarre supernatural entity. Oh right, I didn't do this yet.
Oh, I'm in the mood for love. Love is the thing I've been thinking of.
Right, let's get rid of
Love is
Casamunda.
what is on my
Excuse
mind
me?
right now.
I said
And
excuse
also
me!
romance is on my
Damn,
mind
I just
as
want to...
well.
Shut up, please!
Tell him to shut up!
Otherwise he's gonna be swimming around in a jam jar.
I'm trying!
What?
Never mind!
On the plus side, we got to see a scene we missed.
In the mood for love.
Why don't you leave this poor silver-bearded old woman alone?
Never. I am a Casananda. This
Yeah,
Right.
anyway.
Well, I'll just leave you to your hopeless task, shall I? Still, it seems a shame to see you wasting yourself on...
wasting.
Well, a man like you shouldn't be content with second best, should he? For
And now off he goes to Jelly Belly.
clearly I'm dealing with inferior intellects, which are hard to find, believe me.
Yes. Brownie Weatherwax.
Tell me, elves, are they in your area of expertise at all?
Oh yes, you've come to the right woman. Elves? I wouldn't trust those magic-wielding backstabbers any further than I could throw a very large heavy thing. And the elf queen is the worst. Glamour, you see. She can hold a man captive without uttering a word.
Ah, I see, the evil spell of her eyes, eh?
Can't say anyone's ever looked high enough to notice her eyes. You can find the entrance to their world in a stone circle near Lancre. But don't walk in. They spot anything that ain't unnatural. Anything that ain't an elf, a unicorn, or an ogre without at least 3 heads and a major dental problem. And they'll have you sucking on your toes and singing tra-la-la-lolly quicker than spit in your eye. They'll do that too.
Right, we are pretty much set up to go take pictures of the Elven Queen now. By what she said, there are 3 things they'll let into the circle. An elf, an ogre with at least 3 heads, or a unicorn.
A pantomime horsey suit. Yeah, it smells like someone's been... Well, it smells, if you get my drift.
Yes, we can make it look a bit hornier.
Looks like it'd fit, if only I could stick it down.
And of course this comes to...
There we are. 1 sticky hooter. There we go. 1 unicorn suit. Good idea, but not just yet.
Oh. Oh, that could be slightly problematic.
Don't know why I have to be the rear end.
All hail me.
What?
Come on, all hail me. It's been 10 minutes since anyone said how fearsomely beautiful I am.
Oh, right. Well, you're dangerously attractive, maddeningly gorgeous,
Yes?
you're wonderful. You can torture small animals in a very regal way. You can do amazing things with your hair.
Well, what about you? Why haven't you said anything? Guards, off with his head.
Wait, I meant to say something, but...
But what?
But I was struck dumb by your beauty. That's it. Phew.
All right. Slightly crawly, but you can keep all your bits if you stand over there and croak like a frog.
Ribbit! Ribbit! Ribbit!
Absolute power. Who can say it isn't wonderful?
Ribbit.
Keep it going. You've still got plenty of little bits that can be chopped off, you know.
Sorry, ribbit, 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 ribbit.
We do have control now.
Ribbit.
Yeah, not particularly much here we can do without our camera, so... I like her, though. She's unabashedly evil. This would appear to be a use for Rincewind's inventory. So back in we go. I'm going to assume the luggage can't get in because it is, in addition to the many other bizarre things it is, a subdimensional storage pocket, and thus traveling through dimensional portals would be problematic.
Don't know why I have to be the rear end.
Because you asked, so he picks. That's how it works.
Ribbit.
It's simple horse etiquette. But anyway.
Ribbit.
Smile.
It's
Say children's blood.
paparazzi time.
Ribbit. 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 Ribbit.
Let's get ourselves out of here before comedic shenanigans happen. Anything else around here? Well, now we should be able to convince her I don't know what we're convincing her of. Aside from the fact that we could be kind of sneaky with the camera. I'm sure we should talk to her some.
About this picture you need. Do you know how to find any elves?
No idea. Why don't you ask the elves?
Now, I'm going to ask you that question again very, very carefully. And this time, I'd like you to watch my lips.
There's no need to be like that. Why don't you go and find a witch or something? They know about elves.
Ah, but she doesn't have any terribly amusing dialogue. Aside from the clue.
I don't think he's in the mood for idle conversation.
Right. Stand back and here we go.
Smokin'!
Alright. We've got the star, we've got all of the props. And we finally make our movie now. It's not like we're really putting much effort into this.
That's it. I think we have everything. The jingle, the band, the girl, the novelties. Not to mention that the lead actor's out of makeup and ready to go.
Right then. So it's lights, camera, angstrom.
Don't you mean action?
Oh, well, I suppose so, if you think that's easier. Come on, we've got some filming to do.
I'm ready for my close-up now, Mr. Dibbler.
Oh dear. This is why you don't let Rincewind do things.
All right. Lights. Camera. Achtung. Action. Actinium. Oh, get on with it. Cue death.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That is the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
So, what do you think?
I'm trying not to.
Ready? Cue piano.
Piano?
Roll 'em.
That's not good.
Makeup. Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That's the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Ready for the porcelain scene?
Look, can we just discuss this script for a moment?
Roll 'em.
Why are we doing this?
Makeup. Now is the winter of our tent, the discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Oh, to be or not to be, that is the answer. Whether to be extremely cold, reaching the heights of fashion and sniffing, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Okay, everyone. The being smashed by a safe scene. And roll 'em.
Now, look here. Makeup.
Now, Mr. Dibbler, now.
What? What's he talking about?
Nothing, love, nothing. Now look, I told you before, it'll be far too messy.
Help! I want to see my agent.
All right, now, Death, stand by for Julian's extra special scene. And cue.
Here, wait a minute. What's all this about a special scene?
Read your script, love. Here, Julian, explain how this next bit goes, will you?
It goes whoosh! Blam! Stuff flying everywhere!
Did you not tell our boy that there were special scenes involved?
I'm not doing it.
Oh, all right. I'll go and find a stunt double. Honestly, you get some people in front of a camera and they think they're the Queen of the May. A skeleton stunt double indeed.
Let's ask the band is not selectable, so clearly they are not the answer. So, we will go find Death a stunt double next time. Later, everyone.